Hi, I'm Fred.
And I'm Sarah, aka the Paris Quiz Mistress.
We're two friends addicted to trivia, and we're
rewatching
Alias.
But this is not an Alias podcast. Hey, Fred.
Hi, Sarah.
Do you know what we haven't mentioned in a while?
I have a clue. A little clue. Is it the TJ?
The TJ.
Ooh, the good old TJ, whose link is in the description sometimes.
Sometimes, most of the time, actually. So if you've been enjoying the show, throw us a couple euros, a couple dollars. It's a PayPal link, so I think we accept most world currencies.
It will convert it accordingly.
So, yeah, thank you to all of our listeners who've contributed thus far. And, yeah, it helps us buy studio time. And thank you to those of you who have tipped us. Feel free to do it again. One donation per season is great. And thank you in advance to the rest of you.
The future gifters.
Yes. Do you want to not talk about Alias?
Just for a minute, though.
All right.
Nothing more.
Sounds good. We are on season 2, episode 5 of this podcast and also of a show that we don't really care about. So why don't you remind us how little we care in 60 seconds? Go.
So, the indicator, it's after Dad lied terribly about the bombing. At the beginning, there's a guy in Vienna who gets shotgunned to death in violent fashion. And it's a crime organization that has terrible weapons that are, so terrible. And Vaughn is on to Dad about what he did in Madagascar. Just like, maybe proofs. And then eventually he talks to Manolo, the Brazilian, who says, I was working for you, the CIA. And Jack Bristow is in this business. In the meantime, what's her name? Sydney Bristow. I forgot her name for a second. Goes to find the weapons, and turns out the weapons are kids that are being Manchurian candidated, like with guns in the facility with a guy. And then eventually she discovers through magical hypnosis again that actually she was also a Project Christmas kid, and she was doing guns with Dad, who was turning her into a weapon. But it was to protect her memory. We don't know why, but it's mysterious. And then she goes to see Fawn.
That was great. Yeah. What could your quiz possibly be about?
My notes read nuts, pistachio.
Pistachio. No. And the lip gloss, no.
And makeup.
No, it is a girly topic, I suppose. And it was in your summary. This is kind of a theme a la Fred. So the terrorist whatever guy.
Yeah, who got shotgunned to death.
Manolo.
Oh, Manolo. Yeah.
Manolo Souza. So I just was thinking of another Manolo Blahnik.
Who is?
A very famous shoe designer.
Oh, Manolo Blahnik. I didn't know that one. Oh, so?
So we're going to do a quiz about shoes.
Ooh, interesting. I like this. I like a good derivative quiz. I'll grab onto anything. That's what I love.
I mean, I love shoes and...
so do I.
Good.
I'm wearing shoes right now.
What? That's crazy. Me too.
What a coincidence. We're made for this.
If anyone out there is wearing shoes, can you please leave a comment on our Instagram at Paris Quiz Mistress and tell us what shoes you're wearing. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Here's your quiz about shoes. Question number 1. Which Paris-based luxury brand shoes have been immortalized in songs Work by Iggy Azalea, Bodak Yellow by Cardi B, and a song by Jennifer Lopez that is named for the shoes themselves?
Bodak Yellow. It's the bloody shoes. She calls them bloody shoes.
Yes, she does.
Because of their red bottoms. And what was the first song? Iggy Azalea?
Work.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I think I might remember that. But yes, with Bodak Yellow, I have enough clues to think it's Christian Louboutin.
Louboutin, eh oui.
The big L.
Yep. CL.
Very expensive shoes.
Not if you have an inside connection.
Oh, which according to your facial expression seems like you do.
I may. I may have some bloody shoes.
I think I've seen them recently. They're nice.
They're nice. They're nice.
Spiky?
Sometimes.
Ooh, exciting.
May not be allowed through airport security. Who knows? Moving right along. Question 2. Which TV and film character said, I've spent $40,000 on shoes and I have no place to live. I will literally be the old woman who lived in her shoes.
You said TV character?
TV and film.
TV and film. So I was thinking about someone in New York, maybe.
Maybe.
Fashion icon of the 2000s. Is it 2000s?
Ish, yeah.
Ish. And there were 2 movies.
Maybe. No, maybe. I don't know.
Oh.
3?
Was it more in Dubai? Possibly.
There was a problematic one and then there was a bad one.
Is it Carrie Bradshaw?
It is Carrie Bradshaw.
Ooh.
Well done.
Thank you.
Question number 3. The shoe brand Repetto. Any other language pronunciations?
Repeteux.
The shoe brand Repetto brought professionally constructed dance shoes to the masses when they created the Cendrillon ballerina flat, for which French ballet dancer and actress for her 1956 film Et Dieu créa la femme, and God created woman in the English language release.
So I believe that... Is it Brigitte Bardot?
It is.
Okay. So they created a special shoe for the movie?
I don't think it was like that, maybe intentional. I'm not sure. But basically, she was a ballet dancer.
In the movie?
No, I think in real life.
Okay. I didn't know that.
I don't know. Don't all girls have to do ballet? I don't know.
Not all blonde girls from the 50s have to do ballet?
Yeah. She made that iconic look, not wearing heels, but still looking very chic and very like south of France.
Yeah, like la ballerine, like
Yeah, ballerine.
in the modern sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Pedo.
Question number 4. Which shoes were developed by a doctor in the German army during World War II? After he injured his ankle, he designed improvements to standard issue army boots with soft leather and air-padded soles. Today, the shoes have significant followings among LGBT and punk communities.
I think I might know this man. I think it's... I didn't know it was an actual doc, but I think it's Doc Martens.
Yes, correct.
Do you have a full name?
No.
Okay. So, first name Doctor, and family name Martens. Thank you, Doc.
The A used to have an umlaut.
Oh, Dr. Martens. Nice. We're
Yep.
doing languages
We are.
today.
And then question 5 is a speed round for you. It's just shoe or no shoe.
Okay.
So I'm going to name a thing, and then you tell me if it's a shoe or not a shoe.
I thought you might say, does it wear a shoe or not?
Does it wear a shoe?
Humans.
A horse. All right. So shoe or no shoe, lightning round. Fu Manchu.
Not a shoe.
It's not a shoe. What is it?
It's old kung fu master stereotypical character from like back then.
It's facial hair. It's a mustache.
Oh, it's also the type
I
of
think
mustache?
I think it was probably named for a guy.
It has roots.
A galesh.
I think it's a shoe.
Yeah, it is a shoe. Do you know what it is?
Is it like wooden, like a claw kind of thing?
No, it's a traditional Iranian woven shoe.
Okay.
A traskor.
I would say not a shoe.
It is a shoe. It's a Swedish clog.
Ah, there's the clog.
There's a clog. What about palazzos?
Like the palaces of Italy? I would say not a shoe then.
It's not a shoe. It's a wide-legged pant.
Oh, palazzo pants.
Oh, yeah.
This is like high fashion vocabulary.
101. What about winkle pickers?
This is just made up. Coin flip shoe.
It is a shoe. It's a 1950s British boot with buckles.
Winkle picker?
Winkle pickers.
Have you ever seen one?
I have some.
You have some?
I have some winkle pickers.
Wow. I think the gap in fashion between you and me is wide.
Well, we're narrowing the gap today, Fred.
You wearing things whose names I don't even know.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't know it when I bought them. I just knew it when someone was like, hey, you got winkle pickers.
And you were like...
I said, excuse you. All right, lightning round. Buy cockets.
Shoe.
Not a shoe. It's a Robin Hood hat.
Okay.
What about Tam O'Shanters?
Oh, Tam? Aren't Tam's hats?
Yes. So not a shoe.
Ooh.
Correct.
Thank you, crossword.
This is a Scottish hat with the little pom-pom.
Mm-hmm.
What about Chopin?
I'll say shoe.
That is a shoe. It's a platform shoe from 15th century Venice.
Ooh. Is it spelled like the guy, Chopin?
Yeah, with a E-S.
With an E-S.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever seen Chopin?
Only on the Wikipedias.
All right.
Good job. I think you got everything. Well, not the shoes.
Yeah. The Bikehocker and the Winklepicker and the...
Traskers.
The Traskers and the Palazzos.
And
which are pants. Not shoes.
But we learned.
Exactly. That's also why we come here.
Mm-hmm. That would be the conclusion of the trivia portion of this episode. So long to the trivia folks, and welcome to the Alias folks. We know some of you are out there. We have heard from you.
We've met at least one of you.
So this is for you. Okay, thoughts on the indicator. There's so much, like, these episodes are getting denser and denser, I feel.
But I also, at the same time, need to find ways to take notes more succinctly, because if not, I just write pages of little details because there's so much happening.
Yeah.
I mean, the main thread here is the Project Christmas with, I mean, the image of the 16 kids assembling guns behind colored glass is like, what is happening in this show again?
It was pretty good. I thought it was good. It's kind of shocking.
Yeah, it was a good reveal, and immediately I knew she was connected, Sydney, because she's connected to most everything. She's connected to the page, she's connected to this and that, and she's connected to handling guns. She's like, the puzzle, I didn't solve it, I remembered it. Like, yeah, for sure.
I think it's so interesting to watch now because they do kind of sometimes make reference to the fact that they're operating post 9/11.
Yeah, when they're in the van.
Yeah, when Vaughn says you would have had civil rights a couple years ago to the Brazilian guy.
But oops, now you're post terrible thing that happened, so...
Now you're straight to Guantanamo.
We're going to Patriot act the out of you.
That's it. The show was conceived and written before 9/11, and they kind of had to just...
Adapt.
Go with it.
Like all TV around that time.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
In B-plots, Francie's restaurant... Is it a club?
It could be.
Or is it just because of the opening? At first I thought this is silly, and then I remembered going to the restaurant's opening, there were no tables. It was just like a buffet and people dancing, so I was like, yeah. And then when Jack walked in the restaurant, and it was the contrasts were so stark.
This guy is no fun.
Yeah, exactly. He was all gray in his gray suit and coat. That was fun. So congrats to Francie for... and to the actress for keeping a job. That's good for her.
Good for Francie.
Yeah.
We have a new CIA lesbian.
Oh, yeah?
The new hypnosis lesbian.
Oh, okay. Yes. With the curly hair?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, very strong jaw. I mean, she's not like out, because obviously I did a deep dive. But the other one, I'm pretty sure we've got a winner. We have more... really ominous drinking things from Sloan. Maybe they had him drinking so much water in season 1 so they could really up the stakes when he starts sipping whiskey ominously.
Ooh. My opinion is that Sloan is starting to live as his own opera. Phantom of My Wife or something. And he's in his own shows with ghosts and ghouls and revenants.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's going to be like a Sixth Sense situation where Sloan was never really there.
Also, he just casually mentions that he murdered his wife. He's just like, yeah, you know what, Jack, I just euthanized my wife. So, yeah, I might be haunted. Bye. What the hell? This guy is losing it.
Where do you think that's going?
Well, I think I mentioned that she might probably just come back for some reason. How, I don't know, but...
All right. Keep you guessing.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Alias because, well, at least right now, J.J. Abrams tends to tie up his loose ends.
Mm-hmm. For now?
For now.
Okay.
I mean, when you compare it to, like, Lost.
Yeah, which is all in the title, Lost.
We're just fucking, nah. We're
just rolling with it for a while.
But yeah, I mean, obviously, like, we can nitpick if we want, but we can also enjoy it, and I think it lends itself to be enjoyed without too much, like, okay, how much, you know.
Oh, I'm all for kids being sleeper agents. I love that. And then we send them back to their families and erase their memory and just let them believe it was just a fun time.
They went to gun camp. Which this probably exists, so maybe shouldn't laugh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we will see you next time for episode 6. And until then, stay nerdy.
Stay quizzy.
Yeah. Bye. Thanks for listening to Not an Alias Podcast, produced by Celia Brondeau with original music by Mad98.
If you love what we do, leave us a tip. The link to the tip jar is in the description.
And you can follow all things trivia at Paris Quiz Mistress.
And all things Fred at Fred Me Up.
Until next time.
Stay nerdy and keep quizzing.